Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with Be Creative. Today's video is a Q&A all about the Virtual Blythe Retreat. All right, let's just hop right into the Q&A. Question number 1. What is the Virtual Blythe Retreat, aka VBR? It's an annual online retreat for those of us who love to collect dolls and who love to craft for them. So the first year, 2022, our theme was all about peace. We learned to make earrings. Anyway, I'll get into that in a little bit. Our second year, 2023, the theme was the Beach of Boho Gal. And then last year, 2024, we had an under the sea party full of mermaids and jellyfish princesses. The next question, what do you do on this online retreat? Well, we have workshops and we make items for our Blythe dolls, okay? The workshops are based on a theme, and we haven't announced this year's theme yet, but we usually do that about 6 weeks before the event. We also have fun interactive activities and games. And by the way, notice I said Blythe dolls. The workshops we do are for the Blythe dolls. But does that mean other dolls can come? Sure, everybody's invited. So when is the next retreat? It's June 20th, 21st, and 22nd, 2025. Next question is, how do I get access to the retreat? Well, Tammy, she has it all set up. Well, not quite yet, but she will have it all set up on her Etsy shop. And I will leave a link down in the description box below so you can go over there. And I'm trying to think, about 6 weeks before, maybe sooner. We haven't decided yet. But we will have passes available. So you head on over to Kawaii Doll Shop, the Etsy shop that Tammy has. You purchase a pass. And on there, it has all the instructions you need to join the Facebook group where it will be held. And by the way, it is a private Facebook group. So this leads us to the next question. What if I don't have a Facebook account? Well, if you want to join us, you're going to have to make one. Okay, next question. What if I don't like Facebook? I know a lot of you don't like Facebook, and believe me, I understand that. But unfortunately, Tammy and I have tried to figure out how to do what we do on other platforms, and it's just not possible. So until we're able to do these workshops and all these games and interact the way we do on another platform, we're stuck with Facebook. Sorry. Next question. How much does it cost? Well, the passes are $15 US, and then we will offer goodie bags that are $30 US. Now, we do have a goal of trying to get the passes ready by April 30th. Just stay tuned to Tammy's YouTube channel, my YouTube channel, and Instagram and Facebook, the Blythe Doll Buddies group. We will be announcing when they're ready. All right, next question. How are you able to sell a pass on Etsy? Isn't that against the rules? Yes, it is against the rules, but it's not just a pass you will be receiving. It's actually the pass and a pattern to one of the workshops that we will be doing. So you get a twofer there. Oh, and by the way, the pass and the pattern are downloadable, so it's not something we're going to have to mail out. You'll be able to get that as soon as you buy your pass. Next question. How many days does it run, and do I have to be there the whole time? Well, it runs for 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And like I said, for 2025, that's the 20th, the 21st, and the 22nd of June. And no, you do not have to be there the whole time, and I'll get to that in a little bit. So the next question is, what if I miss some of the retreat? Well, we're going to leave the retreat group open for at least 2 weeks after the last day. So participants, they can continue to post things and show off their dolls and make things. And you know, life happens. You may plan to come to the retreat and then maybe have a family emergency, or maybe the internet goes down. Tell me about that one. You know, there's all kinds of things that can happen, but we will keep it up so you can continue to benefit from the workshops and all. Plus the fact, sorry, I keep getting people messaging me and it's hard to do this. Read this when it's doing that. Anyway, the prizes. they're only going to be available during the retreat time, because we will actually announce the winners the last day of the retreat, which is Sunday. So other than that, you can benefit from this, for a couple weeks after the retreat. All right, next question. Do I have to buy a pass to attend the retreat? Simple. Yes, you do. Next question. Do I have to buy a goodie bag to attend the retreat? Nope, that is optional. So what is in the goodie bag? Well, there's some supplies and there's some other doll swag, including a little t-shirt. Remember these t-shirts I was showing you from previous times? We're working on another one for this retreat. I think you're going to like it. All right, so next question is, how do I know what kind of craft supplies I will need? So like I said, if you buy a goodie bag, that'll all be in there. And I think I'm going to go ahead on my Etsy shop, which is TappingflamingoBling. Again, I'll leave a link to that one down in the description box below. I will have some kits. But if you don't want to buy any kits or the goodie bag, that's okay too. We will actually have a list of craft supplies that will be available to you. So the next two questions are, what kind of prizes are there going to be, and how can I win a prize? Well, as far as the prizes, there are going to be all kinds of doll prizes and craft goodies, props, patterns, and the other question, how can I win a prize? You have to participate. Now, everybody who buys a pass, regardless if they participate, regardless if they ever even show up, you will be put into the opportunity to win a Blythe doll. And it is a real one. I'm not going to tell you who she is yet, but she's already new in box. And so that is the grand prize, that everybody who purchases a pass has the opportunity to win. For the other prize retreats, you do have to participate in activities. Now, I was looking back on other past retreats to kind of refresh my memory as to exactly what activities we did. And for example, we had get to know you posts, guessing games, alphabet games, just stuff like that. And the more you participate, and by the way, when you participate on that particular game, it has to be under the game announcement. I will actually do a video and tell you exactly what you need to do. And then you just, like for instance, I might say, for the next prize, I want you to tell me where you're from. And you just go down there and you go, I'm from Florida, or I'm from Louisiana, or where it is ever you're from. We got people from all over. So it'll be interesting to see who all we have joining us from all around the world. That's one of the cool things of being virtual, because we can do that, connect with people from all over the world that have an interest with Blythe dolls. All right, next question. When will the prize winners be announced? Actually, the Saturday afternoon of the retreat. So that's the very last day. We'll have a cutoff. I think it's usually like 5 o'clock, but we'll let you know for sure. We'll cut it off then. Tammy and I will tally up all the participants, and then a couple hours after that, we will announce the winners to everything. So the next question is, can I donate a prize? And yes, we would love for you to donate a prize. I actually, Tammy and I did a video all about this. I'll leave a link down in the description box below so you can go check that out in more detail about donating. Those are the prizes, is donations. So we would love for you to donate. But if you want to donate, just let Tammy know. And again, I'll put her email address down in the comment section. It's going to be a lot of information in the comment section below, so you need to check that out. Now, the next question I've kind of already touched on, but I'll touch on it again. Can I still win a prize if I'm not able to attend but bought a retreat pass? Like I said before, anyone who buys a retreat pass automatically is in for the Blythe doll. The rest of the activities, though, you do have to participate in order to get a prize. All right, what are the activities going to be and what will we do at the retreat? Okay, I've already mentioned some of the games that we will play. They're games and interactive activities. And I like to do this. I already got them all made up. But every morning and every night, I have a little thought, just a little mantra, an uplifting thought for you, a thought for the day. So we do have that too. So the next question says, what if I don't show up until Saturday? Can I join in Friday's activities? You bet you can. They'll be there. You'll just have to scroll through there and see what you've missed and go ahead and participate. So you don't have to, like, okay, we will have a schedule of the things that are going to go on. Like at, say, 2 o'clock, we'll have a game scheduled. You do not have to be there at 2 o'clock. If you're at work and you don't get off work till 5 or 6 o'clock, you can go back to that 2 o'clock post and participate in that. Again, really good thing about virtual. All right, what are the workshops? Now, I'm not going to give you specifics to this workshop because that's all kind of a surprise. But I can kind of show you last year. I'll just give you an example. So this little girl I made into a jellyfish princess. And we made a crown. And we made a matching little skirt that's jellyfish inspired. We made these earrings. And we made this little jellyfish zipper pull. Now that's just a few of the mini workshops that we did. We turned our girls into jellyfish princesses and mermaids. So we had several workshops. Now this year, we're only going to work with one doll. We're not working with 2 dolls. And we will announce the theme here in the next few weeks. So stay tuned. And as far as the workshops go, they're not going to be live. They will be pre-recorded, so you can go back and you can look at them over and over and over again. And like I mentioned before, the group is actually going to be open for you to access for another at least 2 weeks after the last day of the retreat. All right, I'm looking through here. I think I answered all the questions. Now, Tammy's probably going to do a Q&A also, so I hope you go check out her video on that. And when it does get published, I will leave a link down in the description box below so you can go check that out. These will not be published on the same day. We're going to kind of spread them out a little bit. But we are both really, really excited about this retreat. And I can't wait to announce the theme. I know y'all are going to love it. And I'll give you a little hint. It has nothing to do with water. No beaches, no oceans, no water. I want to thank y'all for joining me, and let me know down in the comment section below if you plan to come. Y'all have a great day. This is Terry Jeanette with Be Creative, signing out for now. Bye-bye.